from the air. I'll attack from below.
Wait! You want me to fly this thing?
You're a quick learner?
Well, it's you and me now, buddy.
Intercept the Horus, then go after its heatsink.
This flying thing's not bad! Whoa!
You're, doing great. I gotta get closer to target the heatsink. We can't let it reach open water. Sega, I need you to keep the Horus on the beach.
On it! I'll be the bait! You okay, Aloy?
You would just get smoked.
Okay, gotta intercept the Horus, then go after its heatsink.
That's the thing I've been saying about Horizon.
This flying thing's not bad! Whoa!
This shit
doing
is
great.
really skill based. You can die. Hey, let your ass down with that shit.
We can't let it reach open water. Sega, I need you to keep the Horus on the beach.
On it! I'll be the bait!
Okay, time to hit that heatsink. Surprise.
Do you think that's gonna get somewhere?
Yikes! Almost took a hit!
Let's flip those wheels, shall we?
Damn. Got it. That's in the head.
You should be grateful. I'm sparing you. Nemesis is rough.
You got this, Aloy! You're nothing but a walking scrap heap!
I'll send you to the red-handed pieces.
Uh-oh! Fly, buddy, fly!
Come on.
Gotta duck under it! But it can't keep up!
That's not your salvation.
Yes! It's stuck!
Good work.
Diving! Dodging's not easy on this thing!
You little mosquito. Now it's my turn.
Look out, Aloy! The Metal Devil's charging up for something! Run, Aloy!
Oh, I bet you didn't like that.
Going down that easy.
Why don't you have something to keep you company?
Seika, keep Laundra busy while I deal with the machines.
Shouldn't be hard to get his attention. Come on, you big wreck! Come and get me!
Get back here!
Missed me!
I'll fling you out of the sky!
You'll dodge it next time! Run those things faster!
My compatriots lacked vision, but I can see clearly.
I gotta die!
After I crush you, I will take my chosen to the stars.
Now that's...
Tow rocket's catching up!
Last one's down. Now I can focus on the horse's heat sinks.
This only ends one way.
Aloy! I see another heat sink on the flank! But it's under some kind of cover!
Let me scan it.
Can't swat me out of the sky!
I'll rip you from that bird.
Come on, buddy! Fly straight!
This one's got a cover on it. Spear might break it. I gotta get up there. Climb one of the legs.
You picked the wrong fight.
Let's try this maneuver!
Scaling a horse on the move. Right. Easy.
Beats being the bait!
Come on.
Ha! Dodged it!
I'll hurl you and your machine
Keep going!
into the dirt.
Almost there! Can't catch me! That's it! Heat sink's exposed!
Time to heat it up!
You're done for, little insect. That's your big plan. Pathetic.
Look out! It's raining fire! Hard to steer this thing.
I will succeed where all others have failed.
I think I'm getting the hang of this flying thing.
Damn it.
And Laundra felt that one. Uh-oh. It's charging again, Aloy. Get clear!
Missed. What a shame. You have no future.
Big guy's on the move! Looks like Laundra's taking it out into the water!
He must be heating up in there.
I don't know if I'll be able to keep him distracted.
Just do what you can.
What's it doing? Did we shut it down?
I think it's cooling itself off. This could be our chance. Stay in the air for now. I'll check it out.
6 on the arms.
Got it!
It's gearing up to attack.
Bullseye!
Heat sink's exposed.
Your flying friend is next.
Below you, Aloy. Aloy, are you hurt?
Bravo.
I'll be fine.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Careful, Aloy. The horse arms are closing in.
It's you and me now, Aloy. Time to see what you're made of.
Where do you want me?
Stay up there. Keep a lookout.
Okay. I think I see heat sinks on the arms.
Got it.
It's gearing up to attack. There's the heat sink. Good shot.
You think you're winning? Not even close.
Watch the sand.
Stay still. I'll make your death quick.
Another one down.
Your struggle means nothing.
Tell yourself whatever you want.
Let's try something else.
What's he up to now?
Those guns are powering up!
You're in trouble now.
Uh-oh. Hatch another snapper open.
That means incoming!
You got it.
God damn it! I will crush you. I'm ending this here. Oh, I'll get you yet.
Look out.
Eternity is mine.
That's the last one!
Look out.
Primary heat sink on his chest. Can't let up.
There.
Sega, I need a pickup.
Coming in! Launcher's heading for deeper waters. He's not getting away. Go get him! That last heat sink might have reached the hull. I gotta get inside and find Landra.
It's coming to a stop! You can catch it!
It's breaking down. Good. Better get in there before Landra makes repairs. A light. It could be coming from inside. There, the breach. It might be my way in. I'll climb up and find him. Landra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front. This big gear should be able to take my weight. Guess we really did some damage in here.
Catch me if you can!
Time I jump up.
You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Landra took a couple swipes at me, and I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. I think this leads toward the front.
What?
Landra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Landra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads toward the front. How to get across the gap? Landra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front. Landra has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing orb at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Landra took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads toward the front. across the gap. There has to be a way to cross the gap. Control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing hall to the front.
Catch me if you can!
The Xing up wasn't working.
Launcher has to be wired in to control this thing. That makes him vulnerable. He's got to be near the processing hall at the front.
You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Launcher took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads toward the front.
What?
Get across the gap. Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
Yeah, whatever!
Only me. Only these things could happen to me. Repeatedly. Oh, repeatedly.
Has to be wired in to control this thing.
Oh my god. Alright.
He's got to be near the processing hall at the front.
Catch me if you can! You okay in there?
Getting there. You?
Launcher took a couple swipes at me, but I outflew him.
Just hold on a little longer. This leads toward the front. How to get across the gap? Looks like those vents don't stay open for long.
Yeah, whatever!
Made it. Hooked up to the processing. Destroying it might shut down the horse. I gotta get in there.
Compensating for containment breach in Sector 5A. That node needs to be rerouted. Power lines been busted.
Uh-oh. Ah,
Flush the cylinders again. Replication page was a total loss.
Aloy! The Horse is heading inland towards the coast!
I'm almost to Londra. Stand by.
You. How unwelcome. Back off!
Take more than that.
Oh, I've got so much more!
Don't like that, do ya? Better target more connectors.
This time will be your turn. What do you think you're doing?
Another connector.
It's you or me. For his sake, I'll end you. You will die.
Must be another connector somewhere.
I said die. Oh, you got lucky. Expire already.
There! A distributor. It could cut the power. Can dodge those surges if I time it right. I need to target all of the connectors.
Just die! Quit dancing! Get back!
There. Another distributor.
Time to die! Try already!
Not enough. Gotta hit the other one. I need another way to drain its power. Walter can't keep the shield up when he attacks.
I'll scorch you! until the nemesis rips apart your pathetic planet!
Whatever you say.
Got you now! Stay still, will you? Enough! Caught you! Let's see you sit up!
What?
This will not be how I exit. Try dodge this! Damn it! Giddy up! For you! Here! Can't end like this! Let's see you sit up! So stay! The future is mine!
One more! The whole thing's on fire! You gotta get out!
Almost done.
Listen to that signal!
inside this thing's head. Gonna need a quick exit.
On my way!
Damn it! Come on! Hold on.
Not really sure how to land this thing!
We could work on that. We did it.
I wonder what everyone back in the settlement thinks about what just happened. To see a metal devil rise from the dead?
Guess you better report to the Admiral and find out. Go on, it's okay. I'll catch up.
Don't leave me waiting too long.
Silence? Laundra's dead.
Excellent. I expect he put up a fight.
Yeah, you could say that. He, threw a Horus at me.
Did he? That couldn't have been easy to defeat, even for you.
I had help from one of the Gwen. And I'm sending you some data from Laundra's implant. See what you can find out.
Laundra's personal logs should indeed be fascinating. I'll keep you posted on my progress.
With Laundra gone, I could poke around the burning shores for a bit. Or I could head for Fleet's End and get back with Seika. Stormbird? It might have something to do with those dark clouds. I could get a closer look from the sky. Carefully. That's a big storm. It's only over that island. Never seen that before.
Yo, yo, what up, what up, what up? Can you hear me? Let me make sure my mic is on. Yo, yo, I think you can hear me. What's good, what's good, what's good? I just appreciate you. Yeah, I just wanted to stream this to get some footage because that final boss was something else, man. That final boss was something else. I don't want to spoil it, but it was definitely crazy. If you've seen on Twitter, the final boss is not the kiss, despite what they would have you believe. It's very very dope. That was a dope ass fight. Have you played Horizon? You know what's crazy? You got me into Horizon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably say something about it. I just wanted to have it because I thought it was cool.
That Stormbird's behaving erratically. I think it's seeding the clouds somehow.
What? Yeah, bro, you gotta play this. I'll be honest, this is one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite games ever, especially like including this DLC. I've gotten already like I want to say close to 10 hours extra out of it. Oh, hey. Hold on now. Just for shit like that, like that's just part of this persistent robot dinosaur world. Like it's a technical showpiece, of course, but I just think the game is dope.
That was close.
You're not gonna get me like that, way.
Gotta keep
I'm
tracking
on
it.
your ass, boy. Mid game, yo, you really got me with that shit. Oh, 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 oh. Hey, yo. Oh, Gregory, no. Yo, pay. Yo, pay. Oh, is this real warfare? Yo, they killed Gregory. I went to war with Gregory. I don't even know you. Oh yeah, we're about to give you some filthy. Yeah, we're about to give you filthy playboy. Yeah, you should have thought before all that. You know, I think if I would have looked at your profile just like a little more, I may have known something was up because I seen you have like a Bethesda post after, but it was just so, these people are just so dime a dozen and they actually make these kinds of arguments. It's crazy, but you definitely dated me. That shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious. Ooh, ooh. What is this, ice? I'm about to poison it. Gonna have some good loot. Wait. Oh, I might have to. Where's that? Where'd he go? How did I lose this big ass bird? How did I lose this big ass bird? Yeah. Yeah, hold on. I gotta look out the phone. I gotta look out the phone. Ah. What? Oh, I had no choice in that. Oh, well, I'm cooled off. Let me see what we're talking about in the chat really quick. No battery. Yeah, I got the haptic feedback headphones. I absolutely love these things. But they scream in my ear. They be like, low batteries, low batteries. Crazy. My guy is immersed. Yes, sir. I don't see your other comments though about which ones you are proud of. My fault. They're lost to the internet. Get paid for Gregory. I'm not talking about insurance. Yep. You'll never fly again. You'll never fly again. Yep. I'm taking flight from you. Yep. Yep. You'll need God on the ground. Yep. 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 You're only hurting yourself. You're only hurting yourself. Yep. I'm taking flight from you. Nope. 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 I'm taking the stars. Yep. 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 Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the dirt. This is where you belong. Get up, 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 get up. Ah. What? I'll say this DLC feels jankier than the base game. I've gotten some real jank in this. But I'm on my Bethesda fan with it. I forgive it just because of all the shit that it's doing. This robot dinosaur shit is not easy. They got it going on in a persistent world. Come on. Look at this. Look at this. You gotta give this away, Leo. This is gorgeous all of the time. It just be looking like this. Where'd you go? 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 Cool.
It's no good. Gotta keep up the fight and build my stamina.
Yep. It's what Gregory would have wanted. Throw that motherfucker into Tuesday. That's what you get. That's what you get for being a bird. You're a bird, and I'm a man. You know what? I'm about to make your life hell for that. What? What? Gregory's senses were
Stormbird discharged a lot of energy. Some of its components are busted. Might have caused it to malfunction. It's a good thing this place is deserted. Could have caused some real damage.
Yeah, just like look at this thing. Jesus. It's just gorgeous. Yo, and then the VR thing is crazy. Never forget Gregory. Yeah. Gregory didn't deserve to die like that. He was 2 days away from retirement. Yeah. Oh, jankier how? The game is significantly louder than your mic. My fault, my fault. Let me see. Oh, I can't adjust the volume on my own. On my own. I don't control the audio here. That's interesting. I thought I had a handle on things. I thought they were gonna let me control stuff, but I see that the audio balance is completely out of my hands. I don't know if that helped. Like, no, bro, this is all in real time. Yeah, no, like seriously. So the climbing is definitely jankier. I said it in the group chat the other day. Can you hear me better now, or do you still need me to lower it? Let me see. I can still lower it just a little bit. Where is the master? What about now? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, that's I said in the group chat the other day. I wish they took it a little bit more like the Dark Souls route of making these like
Starts in the air nearby.
really tight fights. Right now, they're really about getting distance and letting off with elementals and all that, and it's fun. It's fun. It's its own style. But I really would have liked something closer to like a Monster Hunter, like a real something Japanese, just to be honest. So I think they really need a Japanese guy in here in general. They need like one Japanese guy for every team, one Japanese guy for the combat stuff. So it's a little more like it's already naturally flashy, but you know they can add that little anime flair that goes a long way. I think cutscenes can be a little bit stilted, and again, that Japanese guy in the director's room can get. Yeah, every team needs like a Miyazaki type beat. You know what I mean? Somebody in there that's gonna sprinkle that little Japanese flavor on there because it goes a long way. Goes a long way. The but I will say once again, this to me is one of my favorite games ever. I don't understand how somebody can look at this game and kind of like detract from it. You know what I mean? And be like, this game is mid. This is mid. Like, look at this. Like, you know what's one thing I love about this game? This environmental storytelling. Look at this. This is LA and stuff, but like, this is just one random island. You know, obviously the Stormbird fight was here and stuff, but there's other stuff like this. Oh, and you can climb up it. Hold up. And the climbing is kind of skill based. In all of these games that have climbing, a lot of them feel pre-scripted, but this is definitely not. Like you can fall off of these. Yeah, kind of like that. Kind of just like kind of just like that. Kind of just like that. And in ways that really does feel janky. But in ways, it also makes you pay attention to the climbing. Like, you really can't just autopilot because you will jank off of a fucking. I don't know if that's a point to give them, but oh man, the stream tonight is just not hitting. The stream tonight is not hitting. I am not working. I'm not working to the best of my capabilities tonight. I apologize. Damn, no mod? Oh yeah, they got Gregory.
Good use of this.
This is just ridiculous. There's mad loot on this island though. I know, literally never forget about Gregory. Already forgot about. What the fuck is Gregory? Gregory's always slacking on that on the job. That son of a bitch.
A pint? Looks awesome. And it's got directions carved into it, but they're incomplete. There's a note attached. Delver this belonged to was marooned here. Thought they were on a wild goose chase. I wonder what they were looking for. I better keep an eye out. Maybe I'll find what happened to the rest of them.
See, and I don't know. Like, I really like the Horizon lore. Like, stuff like that actually appeals to me. I kind of want to hear about their story because the stories in this game are pretty good. You know me, I don't like play a lot of like Assassin's Creeds or honestly a lot of these open world games. So any fatigue for the genre, like I kind of don't have it. So when you meet me with this, like this feels crazy to me that all of this stuff happens in this persistent ass gorgeous world. And like all the stuff you can see, like all of those woods over there, that's game. You go over there and there's shit over there, you know? That's game. All of that stuff you can touch. That's why for me, this game is so much better than God of War. I don't understand that at all. To me, this got robbed. Like it's not even really a comparison. Nah, literally, I sound like the E3 dudes, bro. Exactly, Todd Howard type. You can go out there, bro. Like, touch that shit. Like, that's crazy. 10 out of 10, bro. Seriously. Hold on. I remember I got to a part in uh, God of War Ragnarok, right? And they like take you around and you come out of a cave and it's supposed to be like a glory shot. I'm like, oh, look how gorgeous it is. The characters even go, wow, that's beautiful. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, did y'all not play Horizon before you did this? Y'all didn't even see what they was talking about before you did this? Nah, that's not it. That's not it. That game was not gorgeous to me. This is gorgeous. Like, this is gorgeous. Like, and people are like, this is mid, and it's like, what are you comparing it to? What are you comparing this
Still
to?
mad about Londra.
If you're like, are you comparing this to Assassin's Creed? Like, what about this? I don't know. You know me. I can literally go on about this all day. Oh. No, nothing even close. Nothing even close. Nothing even around there, bro. Like, team. They got 3 heavies. Holy y'all's lives. Oh. Hold on. Let me check out what you're talking about. Chat. Appear. Literally nothing. Yeah, exactly. It's a cinematic walking sim, bro. It's mid, bro. Like, there's just nothing unique about it, bro. Like, I cannot imagine this concept being executed much better than this. This is crazy. This game is insane. And you know what's even crazier? They got it out when they said they would. You know what I mean? We're not sitting up here like if we had waited, if Horizon went through like a couple delays and stuff, and then it came out as it was, like the same week on release, I would have understood though, because like look at what they're doing here. But they didn't. They just got it out when they said they would, and then they put out DLC, and it's even better. Like I don't know. I don't know. It speaks for itself. That's the thing. That's the crazy part. It speaks for itself so loudly, and people still want to deny it. What? You're not gonna hook that up? Yo,
Another outpost taken care of.
see, like, look at this. Gorgeous. Looking gorgeous. And like everything in this world feels so organic. Like I need to fly, right? So I'm going to rob this thing for free will. You son of a bitch. Your name is Gregory now. Yes. Come, Gregory. You like to fly, don't you? Yes. Yes, Gregory loves to fly. Yes, yes. Gregory all the same. This Gregory doesn't swim, though. Boo. Oh, boo to this Gregory. Just this, bro. Just this. This is the traversal in Horizon. Like, it's just gorgeous, bro. But Gregory died. Gregory lives and breathes in front of you. Lives, breathes, flies, just like a Gregory does. Does everything Gregories do. Sometimes they're Sky Gregories. Sometimes, oh, hold on. There we go. Nope. 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 Yeah. No, 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 got you now. No, I got you now. No, okay. Alright, it's okay. It's alright. Yep. Yep. Come on. I got you. No, I got him. Nope, I got him. No. Rascally fellow. Yep, rascally fellow. Nope, me and Gregory are just gonna go. Me and Gregory, take to the seas, Gregory. There we go. Like, look at that. That's so dope. That's so dope. And the game feels really good in the water. That's one thing I always remembered. Like, it just feels the most natural in the water. Oh, no, let's get out of here, bro. Shoot, that's fucking dope. Nah, man. Yo, what I look forward to is I will say this game has a lot of popping and some drink. But I mean, like, look at what it's doing. Look at what's happening. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts. I can't believe that this is video games now. It feels so huge. It's so easy to get immersed because like they're building whole ass worlds. And I was thinking earlier while I was fighting that boss, like they do a really good job of making these things feel cinematic. They feel like blockbusters. They feel like 10-hour long movies, you know? It's crazy, but interactive, you know? I love it. I truly love it. And I love this story.
When we saw the metal
And
devil
look at
rise
the
from the
design
flames
and
as if
the graphics.
time had halted for a second. To think the two of you defeated it by yourselves, it staggers the imagination. And that's not even your most important feat as far as I'm concerned. Thank you for returning
Yeah,
some of my
yeah,
sisters.
yeah. So yeah, I think you
What
got
else can
me.
I say but that I'm glad you're dead?
All I ask is that you give my friend here the credit she deserves for all the risks she took.
But I don't.
Aloy.
Yeah, you know, usually I'm not into them though, but
Did he
I
try to
think
take your focus?
I
He's
really
wondering the
think.
same thing.
Well, he can't. You're gonna need it.
Yeah, dude, it's free. I couldn't recommend this game enough. I really think this is one of the best games out right now.
Seika
Like,
and Alva. The two of you will need to coordinate in order to lead
hold
any
on real
expedition.
quick.
They'd have briefed me already. I'm so glad to see you guys. You should have heard the cheer that went up when I told the others here in Landfall that your half of the fleet survived.
Diviner Alva, it's an honor.
Likewise. Well, we can chat about all the details later. For now, shouldn't you two be celebrating the fact that you just took down a Zenith and a Horus? Come on. Away with you.
You know what's crazy? Like, I care about these characters. I love this world. I don't understand this mid conversation. I really, genuinely don't.
Know where to begin.
Well, I'm a sailor, so it usually starts with alcohol. I think we have some bilge blaze. You know, spirits distilled from whatever hasn't spoiled in the ship's stores.
Oh, you know if it's still good.
Yeah, it's not really for beginners, so you get a pass this time. But there is something I wanted to talk to you about. Meet me back where we first met when you can, okay?
Listen,
Yeah, I still gotta, I'm literally one frame of editing away from putting out an Exo Primal video. I need to do that as
who wants
well.
to talk?
But I would love to put out a video on Forspoken because I have so many thoughts. I just
Come
can't
on.
believe it gets slandered the way that it does. And once again, I just gotta shout out to you because
Not just yet.
I would have allowed it
Before
to
I fight
just
them,
be
maybe I
like
should.
the fun that I
Sisters are
had
having
with
fun.
it,
Just
the first one, just
see how she's
fighting.
holding up.
But yeah, that's what's crazy. Oh, bro, listen, if you get me started on this Xbox talk, it'll never end. I cannot wait for Redfall to come out, bro. Because if this game is not fantastic, which it doesn't look fantastic, it doesn't look good at all. Like to me, it just looks mid. Like that's real mid to me. It just looks like a looter shooter. Like at very best, it looks like watered down Destiny, bro. If this game is not doing some fantastic stuff, they are going to make a spectacle of this show. I mean, of this game. They are going to tear this game apart. And you know Starfield's coming out at 30 frames now, right? You even got the Xbox dudes just admitting it. They're just taking it. They're just like they've always been like, well, it could be 60. Well, it's getting delayed, so it's gonna be 60. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, everybody, bro, think about that. Think about that. Really think about that. We are 3 years into this next generation shit, right? 60 frames has been the standard for all of these games. This game, Horizon Forbidden West, this whole shit, this everything, no loading screens, open world, persistent shit's happening. The detail on the enemies alone, just like everything, right? 60 frames a second. You're telling me that the two biggest games coming out for Xbox in the first like 3 to 4 years of its life cycle are 30, and that's just okay, and that's just all right. What about like we don't even have to get into the mess of Halo. Like they have fumbled this. Do you know that they launched with no like literally no games? You control when the console launches. How do you launch with no games? Yeah, it is. It is. It has better specs. It has better specs. And this is what I'm saying, right? People talk about Microsoft like they're the Xbox like they're the underdogs. Like, oh, Sony is this big bad bully. Bro, bro, what? The only reason Xbox exists is because of Game Pass, right? The only reason Game Pass exists is because Microsoft can bank this giant money hole in hopes that services catch on the same way that Netflix did. And my issue personally, I think that Microsoft was ahead of the game in a lot of ideas, right? Like this service thing, like look at that NPC. It's just like gorgeous and like I don't know, gorgeous thing. Um, like like till he starts janking around, whatever. Um, they were ahead of the game with the service. They were ahead of the game with Xbox Live, right? They were ahead of. Oh, is that the girl's sister? Oh no, it's just a sim. That was racist. Um, they have everybody, bro. They have everybody. In like Microsoft is no underdog, bro. Exactly, bro. You know what's crazy? They fell off. I remember the day they fell off. If you remember the E3 before the Xbox One and the PS4 came out, and they had that one of like, this is how you share your games on PlayStation. And they just passed it, and he was like, thanks. That is the day that they killed Microsoft, and they never got back up. They just never got back up. They never got it together. They never got it together. And this generation was their time. I'm not gonna lie, because Game Pass was a huge hit, right? Like I said, I think services are good, right? Like I think, imagine if we had a sub service when we were kids, man. And we had like access to all these games. My issue has never been with sub services. I think it's a forward like thinking idea, right? I don't think it makes sense to put your first party games in there if they're going to be multi-million-dollar projects like Horizon and God of War and things like that, right? Because you gotta pay for that shit with units, my boy. You really gotta pay for that shit with units. My fault. I'm supposed to take this bong hit. I promise I'm gonna move. But like you putting them all in day one, right? You're gonna lose money doing that, right? You're not gonna get a huge influx of new people for every game, right? Like think about Hi-Fi Rush, right? Let's lowball it, right? You got to pay for everybody in the studio. You got to pay for. Uh, you got to pay for like the assets. You got to pay for licensing. You got to pay for voice actors. You got to pay for everything a video game takes, right? Let's lowball it. Let's say, Hi-Fi Rush took like 20 million to make, right? Yeah, I've got no problems with Hi-Fi Rush. I think Hi-Fi Rush is again I don't want I don't want Xbox to die necessarily, right? I would much rather them return to their glory days, right? I just think they're not valid competition at the moment. And I think at this point, they're not interested in being valid competition. And they're interested in gobbling up. They're interested in you have to come to us because we have, like, I'm lucky that they haven't taken anything that I like, right? But they took Bethesda and they're taking ABK. They're probably going to get ABK, right? They're taking huge things just like off of the map. And if they want to be like, no, you have to come here to play us? Like, imagine if they had bought from software, I'd be sick. Because chances are they wouldn't get the budget, right? They're not gonna get the huge but listen, why yeah, it's gonna go through, bro. Like it and again, my issue is not like I feel lucky. I don't care about any of those games. I don't think I like and I don't like the way that they're taking out publishers. To me, it feels amoral. To me, it feels like they shouldn't be allowed to do these things. But legally, I can't say whether they can or not, right? I don't know. I don't know. Mine is always, I have not seen studios flourish under Xbox, right? Studios don't get under Xbox and then put out greatness, right? It just doesn't really happen like that. You see all these Sony first party studios, they put out bangers, they put out heat, right? Like you got to think in the game industry, these are like the top elite of the elite. You know, you're a Sony first party studio, that holds weight, bro. Whereas, you know, it's the most embarrassing thing in the world that Bethesda and Arcane put out Deathloop in the beginning of the like generation exclusive to PlayStation, right? And it's getting 10 out of 10s and like winning all these awards and people love it at the time, right? Like it's already embarrassing that that was already just exclusive to PS5, but now you get yours, right? And it's worse. Like that's embarrassing. In my eyes, they've already fumbled this generation. Cause, like, cause 3 years later, if you bought your Xbox day one, what do you have to show for it? You don't have a Returnal. You don't have a Horizon. You don't have a God of War. You don't. You know what I mean? We had Seafood. We had even small stuff. Seafood, Kana, Stray, Chia. You know what I mean? These are high-ranking indies. They had Hi-Fi Rush and like Forza again, and they don't, bro. They undercut VR so much. I love VR. That bro. Anytime they try to be like, nah, VR don't count, da 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 da. Yeah, nothing comes to mind, bro. Nothing and bro. You know what? Just like that, right? I bought the VR, right? I bought the VR, so I had the disposable income to buy another system had I wanted it, bro. I would love a reason to buy an Xbox. No, no, they discontinued that. They can't worry about stuff like that, bro. They gotta focus on they gotta focus on these games because apparently that shit is hard, bro. And like Sony is really kicking the dog meat out of them, bro. It's bad. Like you know, they're really doing them dirty. And every time they come out, it's like, yeah, I didn't do this. I realized that halfway through the fight. I was like, I did not get that upgrade. Yeah. Exactly, bro. Exactly. And Sony has always just had an interest themselves in this. And I find it so interesting, bro. They called it a flop, right? I'm sure you've seen it online. Like, people are like, oh, VR is dead, VR is dead. I'm tapped in with this VR community now. You know what I mean? On Reddit and stuff. People love this thing. People get it and they put it on and they love this thing. I love it, bro. Like, it's magnificent. Nobody puts it on and is like, oh, this was too expensive for what it is. Blah, 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 blah. Nah, this thing is magnificent. And like, there's new games announced like literally every day. Like, all of the time there's new games. Like, now they're not the biggest games, and I will say they need like more like we need at least 2 to 3 big AAA like banger to like, bro. I beat Resident Evil 8 right before the VR came out, so I can be ready to play it in VR, so I could have the balls. Bro, look at the reflections of that lava. That's fucking nuts. Um, and I played it in VR right after. This is right after, and I loved Resident Evil 8. And I'm like, damn, I hope it lives up to like um, the base game or whatever. I hope the VR mode is dope. Man, it's a completely different game. You know what I mean? Being there is so different, and it feels so different, bro. It's a different game. It's just a completely different game, and it's worth it to interact with games in this way. Like, people are like, oh, I don't think they're gonna like dedicate like the big budgets that they do to for like Sony first parties um to I don't think they're gonna dedicate the Sony first party budgets to VR games, right? That's okay. That's okay because these hybrid joints are crazy. Resident Evil 8, just to have that mold like that, feels like an entirely different game. Right when Resident Evil 4, right? That's anticipated to be the entire game as well. That's gonna feel crazy. I know that's gonna feel like a brand new game. Um, GT7, bro. That feels completely, and I love these games flat, but now it's like owning two different games in the same game, and that's crazy. And that's just an option that PlayStation 5 has given you. I'm the only one of I all of our friends have PS5s. I'm the only one I know with a VR2. But all of you have the option. You know what I mean? Everybody has the option. That's what kills me. Motherfuckers ain't even got options over there. You got like what is your Xbox equivalent to that? What is your Xbox equivalent to that dope shit? There isn't one. There just is not one. And like it just kills me that they're like and like that's what kills me, bro. They're like Sony has nothing this year. And like first of all, we can start at the very beginning. I really like Forspoken. I think Forspoken is really good. And the longer we go on, I said it on Twitter, and they ratioed my ass. I stuck to it. I'm sticking to it. I'm standing right on my square. Forspoken is gonna be a cult classic because that gameplay is tight as fuck. It's tight as fuck. And the second it hits one of these services and people actually touch it, and they're not like, at first, I don't even understand how they let Strangers of Paradise fly with trash ass confused combat and the shittiest dialogue of all time before Spoken got slaughtered. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. But it's a good game. And it was a good first shot at a new IP. And it's a shame that it got fucking dusted. They fucking snuffed it out. The internet snuffed out a good one. But I think it'll go like I think they could take that gameplay forward into something else. It did need work. It did need work, but The Final Fantasy game is so bad, it's
Back your
good. You know,
potions.
people love that ironic shit. Exactly, like if you're able to, I hate that shit, bro. I hate that shit. But you can enjoy that, but you can't suspend your disbelief for a minute. And like, you know what's crazy? The story wasn't even that bad. It was poorly told, but I promise you, the story was not that bad, bro. Like, really blown the fuck out of proportion. Honestly, crazy. Honestly, crazy. But,
Caught your eye?
yeah, no, absolutely. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. It's that ironic bullshit, dude. Ironic horse shit. Um, yeah, I've been switching between this and uh, Final Fantasy VI. The whole conversation going on about millennial writing. What's that? It's millennial writing.
Hi, Kira.
Excuse me.
I'm Aloy. We didn't get properly introduced before. Of
Oh,
course.
Sega
bro.
told me
Oh
about
my
everything
god.
you
I
did to
hate
Kat.
that. I can't tell you how much I hate
I'm
that.
such a fool.
It's
No.
I keep replaying
that's
everything in my
why I
mind,
feel
and
like
still can't understand how I could have been so wrong.
that's why I
The
feel
monk you
like
appeared to be saying really did seem divine.
my fault. Let me let this
You
play
have a
out
lot
real
of
quick.
experience manipulating people.
These things are gorgeous.
Centuries, really.
Promised a whole new world, with me at his side. To think it was all a lie, and I fell for it.
Look, you've been through a lot. I'm
Hmm.
sure it will take you some time to work through it. Just try to remember that Seika's been through a lot too, okay? She risked exile to find you, not to mention death.
And I abandoned her. I don't know if she'll ever forgive me.
She will.
Yeah.
You might have to work for it a little.
I'll do my best.
Good luck, Kina.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hate that like quirky shit. And that's why I feel like people are like, yo, Aloy has no personality, Aloy's so boring. I feel like they want her to be quippy. I feel like they want all these characters to be Spider-Man. No, bro. Some people just fucking talk like normal human beings and shit. Like, I don't know. Yeah, exactly that. That's what they were going for with Forspoken. Like that. You know what they were going for? They were going for what's it called? What did they call Miles Morales? That urban urban finesse and flair. Yeah, yeah. Um uh that's exactly what they were going for. And I really wish they just had not. That's why I'm saying I think Luminous Studios being like it really makes you, yeah, yeah, yeah. The exaggerated swagger, the exaggerated swagger. Jesus fuck. Um, but uh, but the game is just so good, and it looks so good, and it feels so good. Like it's just forgiving. Um, but they definitely needed to. I think Luminous Studios being rolled into Square Enix is a good thing, to be honest, because I think they have talent. Like people like the studio got shut down. The studio got shut down. The devs got moved in house. You know what I mean? They did get a spanking. You know what I mean? That's their spanking. You know what I mean? No more independence. But I think they need a little bit of tutelage. You can tell that they have talent there, but there's a lack of oversight. Like they're
So,
missing the detail. They
this
need a better.
mean for me when we first
They
met?
they need their Japanese guy. They need a
There's
dad
no
in the
reason
room
to be nervous.
to tell them that they can't make Final Fantasy about their favorite
Yeah,
K-pop bands.
right.
You know. But I think the next thing we get out of them will be very good.
She is.
Yo, this is big spoilers, so I don't know. I don't know. This is big spoilers. Let me see real quick. Uh-oh. No, no, I already beat the boss. This is the final cutscene. He said, "Is this the boss?" You know what's funny? You came in right after the boss. Literally right after. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Yeah. What can you see? Can you see it? Uh, I'll honestly probably wrap up after this. Let me see. I might be on in the morning though. I think I got work. I don't want to have work, but I think I do. Now it's at 12. What am I doing? What? Oh, tomorrow's gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get off after this. Hey, I appreciate you coming to the stream, my boy. Peace.